Hi, I'm Steve Carlson, candidate for United States Congress from Minnesota. I just listened to the hearing of Betty McCollum trying to rally support for an immigration bill this session here at the Minnesota State Capitol. She's trying to get pressure on the House of Representatives where she serves. I will submit this written testimony to her office. Only pre-selected speakers were allowed to talk at her session, her listening session, from special interest groups. Now, I don't support the Senate bill. I believe that it is race-baiting Hispanics, and that Barack Obama is race-baiting both Hispanics and blacks as a central core election strategy for the Democrats, and that this strategy is extremely dangerous for the United States and the whole region. Further, just because people will make hundreds of millions of dollars, even billions, building a border does not mean it is a good idea, and it is not a good idea. That said, there are 11 million illegal aliens in this nation, including children, and many of those are U.S. citizens, because the children of an illegal alien, if they're born here, are a U.S. citizen. And when we deport them, we're deporting U.S. citizens. This has historically been a fact. It violates the 14th Amendment. Now, these people are currently helping our economy. We thank them. If these people are forced across the border, they will return to poverty, to human rights violations, and to corruption. Many will be killed. And we're not going to do that. We're just going to harass them, arrest them, separate them from their families like they are slaves or something. I'm saying we're not going to do this to all 11 million. But there will be people who are deported. Now, this is a central issue we need to address. How do we work together with Mexico to transform this region, northern Mexico and southwest United States? Have you heard any ideas about this from Betty McCollum, or Al Franken, or Amy Klobuchar, or Barack Obama? No, you have not, because their strategy is getting votes. Security is a big problem in the border states on the U.S. side. You know, we have the United States of America, and then we have the United States of Mexico. Did you know that? Officially, in Mexico, it is the United Mexican States. But the security issues are not going to be met if these two nations just try to sanitize their own states of migrants from the other side. How foolish. Why are we doing this? Is it for the land? Are real estate interests concerned they'll lose land to someone else? Why? The whole region is basically unproductive. More productive on the U.S. side, but still held back by our failure to move forward. On the other hand, if we integrate the border zone, an international border zone, we can encourage business transactions that encourage and increase productivity and the value of the land. I propose that we move forward by having Washington work with the border states in the Border States Governors Organization, which meets annually, and address these issues. How do we increase security, meaning safety, on both sides of the border? How do we increase and ensure human rights on both sides of the border? How do we encourage cultural rights and integration, meaning both Spanish and English, and mutual respect and cooperation? How do we encourage investment, even international investment, in the region? And I don't mean fences. Mitt Romney listened to my idea in 2012 of cutting the federal deficit by shifting power and resources back to the 50 states. I wish he had listened to this one and responded. He wouldn't have invented an unnecessary phrase, self-deport. I just listened to a man whose relatives didn't get their paperwork straight this month and were deported. Among them, 2 children born in the U.S. who were citizens under the 14th Amendment. We can cry, or we can do something about it. And we can do the right, intelligent thing, which is what I am proposing. If elected to Congress, I will make this a reality. I ask for your vote and would be proud to have it. And thank you to all who have voted for me in congressional elections. And I hope you will consider my proposal and talk with me about it on Facebook or Twitter or at the strip poll hashtag, STRIBPOL. or elsewhere on social media. Now, I contacted Bill Richardson long ago, but I see Bill as concentrating on a racial alliance within the Democratic Party, pitting blacks and Hispanics against whites in all those states to beat down the whites and Republicans. And that's why he ditched Hillary and Bill and went with Barack. I am saddened by this, and I had contacted him because at the time he was chair of the Border States Governor Association. I never heard one word from Bill. I hope I will hear from Bill, and I hope that Betty McCollum will bring this forward.